Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. In our last episode, we kind of did some last bits within the Forest of the Fallen Giants, and now we are all set to continue our adventure. So some things that we picked up, actually a brand new outfit set. The Hunter outfit. Hunting goddess Evlana was no goddess at all, but rather a brave and highly skilled bow huntress. This kind of example of how it looks. Kind of like our Wanderer outfit set a little bit more though. Okay, so we're going to want to be in human form. And now typically I don't usually play very much in human form because if you die it's not that big of a deal, and then you just kind of keep continuing on until you have to change yourself into human form again. However, during a playthrough, it's kind of nice to see all the characters, all the NPCs, and potentially use them if you want to. So we're going to be going this direction next. Can completely ignore this for now. And we're going to go this way. And then down this way. Okay, Crimson Parma is a shield. I personally don't ever really use it. Is the pulley over on the other side? It is. Okay, some soul items and a broken sword. Heide's Tower of Flame. It's a really pretty area, lots of water. You kind of see like the ruins of the whatever type of kingdom this would have been. First, we're going to quick grab this fire. Just to kind of reset the area. And you can kind of see we have an example of an enemy that's going to be weak to strike damage. And these Heide Knights right here are actually going to be just chilling until you get through the old Dragon Slayer? No, the Dragon Rider. Oh my goodness. But they're not too bad with the Craftsman Hammer. They actually go down fairly easily. Get some space. Then at each point in this area, you can get a little lever to pull down, and you're going to slowly widen that arena where the Dragon Rider is. Kind of see him off in the Right through that little gap right there. Okay, Lloyd's Talisman. Got a bunch of these guys right here. It's amazing how well strike damage actually works against these guys. Okay, we're going to continue along. We might also try using the Heide sword. It's really good for lightning, but not always an easy drop to get from the Heide Knights. Oh, quite a delay. Okay, we should be okay now. We can use our scimitar and our fire sword again. And we'll worry about all of that stuff later on. Okay, so the next area is the Dragon Rider. Not that bad of a boss fight. It's not gonna really be too crazy. If you want, though, you can apply some type of resin that will give you a lot more damage, such as, for example, gold or aromatic ooze for magic damage or lightning, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, let's enter through the mist. You can actually parry him. I've never done that before. Oh my goodness. Falling a little bit too in love with the parry. And that is the Dragon Rider. That's kind of fun. I've actually never parried the Dragon Rider, so I kind of started doing that just to see what it was like. Usually you just kind of dodge around. Not too bad of a fight. Okay, we're gonna go right on over to a new character right here. And she's gonna be helping us with our miracles in the early portion of the game.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide.
Okay, we've already got the Cleric Sacred Chimes, we don't have to worry about that. I could be picking up this very expensive ring, which increases your faith. Ring of Prayer, ring blessed by the High Priest of Volgren. The clerics of the great city of Volgren are perennially entrenched in scandalous power, but remain a few strong-willed, upstanding noblemen. So that's kind of interesting. We're primarily going to be picking up heal, I think, or med heal. Oh, we need 12 faith right there. Replenishment is pretty good. And eventually we'll be picking up a lightning sphere. Need a lot more faith there. We're going to start with heal. And we'll probably pick up replenishment as well. And then eventually, once we get enough faith, we'll actually buy some lightning spear.
May the power of miracles be with you. Offer your souls to the gods.
Yeah, let's see if she has any more
Just
dialogue.
speak up if you're in need of miracles. That's why I'm here, after all. I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the... sorry, help the gullible.
Ooh,
by
interesting.
teaching the good word.
Not sure I trust her. Just the way she talks sometimes.
This cathedral to be bustling.
I already tell early on.
Without any to a place. Sorry.
She's clearly trying to take
With no
advantage of
need for
people.
miracles. The gods.
In fact, if you don't need any early on miracles, by all means, you can actually just get rid of her. Kind of a spoiler, but she is not a good character as far as overall. You'll kind of see later on, but just from every time you talk to her, she's kind of a little suspect. Okay, we're gonna head back to Majula. Okay, I think we need 16 faith.
Bearer of the curse, seek souls, seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole.
Okay. It should be enough for our 2 miracles that we have. That's a 2 in heal and replenishment. So heal's going to be like a free Estus, and replenishment is going to slowly replenish your health over time. Okay, 107 arrows should be enough. So here's an example of how heal and replenish. Oh, didn't even equip the chime that we want. Okay, so here's replenishment. And then if you were to have suffered damage, slowly over time, your health bar will regenerate. And then here's what heal looks like. Very similar. But instead you just get a quick burst of health. Okay, we should actually be able to do the next area really quick. Back to the Tower of Flame. Okay, so now we have some Heide Knights. Pairing is going to be your best option here. Ring of Binding. So if you are no longer in human form, the Ring of Binding will actually limit the amount of health loss you'll get upon each death. So an unusual ring of unknown origins limits the wearer's HP reduction when hollow. So let's say you died like 30 times, and now you're at half health. If you wear the Ring of Binding, you'd actually be closer to about 75% health. I tell you, sometimes swapping between these arrows... Oh, just missed the Heide Knight. Trying to lure him over. Okay, here we go. My goodness. Slow as a turtle, but I still can't hit him. Okay, we'll get him when he comes back. Come on. Unless he's actually just going to come on over by us. That would be helpful. Okay, here we go. Then we'll use our Craftsman Hammer. Should have dodged that one. Showing an example of replenishment again. Yeah. So hopefully he'll drop his sword, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, now the Spear Knight is kind of a different animal. Much more tricky with the moveset. I recommend actually blocking and backstabbing rather than trying to parry. Let's wake him up. Okay, maybe just one more time. Okay, you can hop back to a buckler. Okay, now, I find to take out the dragon, it is easier to just shoot the dragon from afar. And then just kind of go over here when it goes up and breathes fire. Oh, sometimes he does hit you. Nope, wrong one right there. My goodness. A couple more times. But it's a pretty safe strategy, I find. Otherwise you have to kind of run across, I'll show you in a moment. And it's kind of risky. Okay, so otherwise you actually have to run all the way and sprint right before the dragon wakes up and breathes fire, and then he flies around sometimes, and it just can be a little bit of a headache. But we're able to pick up some items, a really good shield actually that we might end up using for a good portion of the game, potentially. The Watch Dragon Parma, a shield decorated by intertwined dragons. The black and white contrast depicts the ebb and flow of the fate of all living things, and the serpentine dragons then watch over the march of time. The bearer of the shield will be blessed by great fortune in battle. I'd like to say it might increase your item discovery. Okay, let's bring down the bridge. Human effigies, and I think that is it. Okay, now this isn't too bad of a fight typically. He does have some attacks, and we're talking about the old Dragon Slayer. Very familiar face once you see him. Good old Ornstein. Or is Ornstein a girl? I forget. But either way, very cool to see the old Dragon Slayer once again. I think you can parry. Not that time. Got us that time. Oh my goodness. Oh, got us. What a bummer. Which is a shame, because it's not that hard of a fight, but sometimes you just get caught. I'll try that again real quick. What a bummer. So close, too. I think I was just trying to do a little bit too much right there. Let's see if we can just kind of run through all these guys. Seeing as we've already taken them out. Not advisable in Dark Souls 2. They will follow you forever. Okay. stabbed us. My goodness. There we go. Much better than our first attempt. Okay, picked up the old Dragon Slayer Soul and the old Leo Ring. Got a High Knight waiting for us way back there. Okay, and we are just past 30 minutes, so we're actually going to be calling this one. In our next episode, we'll check out this guy right here and head on over to the bonfire down there, and then we'll head over to a brand new area after leveling up. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.